Employment, the good thing about Los Angeles is it's very diverse, so you get all kinds of random people. I mean, the cool thing is, like, people are sometimes very open. Like, some people have come to my wife and seen her with full hijab and jilbab, and they say, I want my kids to play with your kids because I want them to learn about other cultures. And you don't get that in places like middle part of the United States where they're, what, you Muslim? Yeah, my country, live it or leave it.
I will rule industry, type of industry out, or types of companies out now. So if an opportunity came up in a tobacco or an alcohol organisation, and one did recently, there's no way that I could work in those organisations, irrespective of what was on offer. It's just something that I couldn't and wouldn't entertain. So it's not that Islam has limited that, but it's my choice. It's my decision where I've self-imposed limits on the types of jobs or companies that I will perform or work for.
Yeah, it's limited my choice. Like, for example, if I want to work in hospitality or something, they always tell me you have to be clean shaven. And, like, I do it really short, like a size 1, you know? And they're like, nah, it's still not good enough. So that sort of limited my choice in a way. So I had to quit that work and another one because of that. Yeah.
So it's a huge opportunity being an Australian Muslim. Being a revert to Islam does present opportunity more than it does adversity.
Allah will open doors for you, and it's true. I've gotten better jobs now, which I find more better, easier and stuff.
My journey, I think, would have been made a lot easier and potentially mitigated some really dark times if I knew where to go really early on, and there was different methods of accessing information, different methods of accessing individuals to have conversations with, having things like a mentor or a buddy that you could catch up with and discuss things with, support groups, very short course-based information sessions, and being able to go to one place to get access to that would have been a lot simpler than having many places to go to access one of or a slither of some of those things.
I don't know, more events, to attract people to Islam and also new Muslims to practice more frequently, because a lot of them I know, leave Islam after they hear about it. It's for some reason distracts them. I don't know why.
So we don't make it easy for reverts as a community, in my opinion. We need one central source, and that's difficult.
Services that need to be set up to help Muslims connect to the community are things like revert support groups, revert education, even just basic information about Islam, whether it's for new Muslims or just born Muslims who know very little about their faith as well. It doesn't really matter. It's just about having information that's targeted towards people who need basic information, whether it's the how to pray, what are the 5 pillars of Islam, what is the Quran, and just sort of slowly integrating them into the community, or into Islam as it might be.
I think what would have made it easier for those family members that found it confrontational, and certainly the majority, in fact all of my friends at the time, would have been access to information. It would have been to understand the very basics of Islam. Why is Islam different to other faiths? Why do Muslims do what Muslims do? Just the very basics.
The most useful advice I ever had was from a brother that's really close to me. He said, whenever someone gives you advice, make sure they back it up with hadith, because it's true. People can just tell you anything these days and you'll follow it blindly, especially as a new Muslim,
Look, you're not the only one out there. There's other people that are like you, regardless of what background or religious background or what culture they come from. They more or less face the same internal and external conflicts as you. So.
Yeah, don't judge a book by its cover. Put yourself in someone else's shoes, and don't judge people. I mean, make sure you get all the information, get both sides of the story, and when you do, that's probably the best way. Now, there's a difference between having an opinion and being informed. People should be informed before they start making their opinions.
If someone told me something, or if I heard something or read something about Islam that didn't sound right, it probably wasn't right, or it hadn't been explained properly. So it's very important to listen to your own intuition about information.
Despite the things that were spoken about, the challenges and the sorts of things you get confronted with, always remember why you reverted. Always remember that feeling when you reverted, and know that you're not reverting for anyone else other than yourself, and clearly for Allah. It is that you remember the intent of reverting. So in those difficult times, when you're sitting there and wondering what you've done, some people wonder why they did it. Remember why. Remember why you did it, and remember that it is the right thing. It is the right path.
These people who generally convert and revert are doing it for reasons of the soul, inner reasons, more so than they are because they want to grow a beard. So just be patient with them and give them a chance, and inshallah they watch them grow.